reach my own turn, tell me you don't believe in Valentine. Bros, please. please.
Because this person is going to raise your kid. So the probability of your kid being like this person is extremely high.
All that's said is done. All that's done.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, a very big welcome to you. My name is Dima Otutu, and as you can see, I have a guest here, my friend. This is not her first time coming here.
Of course not.
So I'll let her introduce herself, but we all know how it's going to go. So
D for sure. You know how it goes.
We are back with another video. We're going to be discussing the types of men you should avoid in your 20s. So if you're very young and you're watching this, make sure you take this advice. See us as your elder sisters talking to you. We came up with this list. These are the kind of men you should run away from. If they're coming like this, you're going like this. Do not come in contact with them. So the first one on my list is guys that don't have plans. See, those times have passed when you're just trying to date casually, maybe your teen years, but when you enter your 20s, this is actually the time when you're trying to think of, okay, making plans to settle down. Maybe not in your early 20s, maybe your late 20s, but if you meet someone that just wants to casually date, if that's not what you're going for, please avoid those kind of people, or those let's see how it goes people. If the person doesn't have plans of settling, why are you wasting your time? Don't just casually date and then maybe go about just having sex with different people because you're trying to. No, it will not do you any good, honestly. If someone tells you, let's say you know that you're going there to form a longer relationship, maybe that will lead to marriage, try to let the person know onset that, okay, this is what I'm looking for, so that you can be sure if this person's plans or goals are in line with yours. So if you see any guy, maybe you are trying to date and you're asking what's up and the person is telling you, I don't know, let's see how it goes, my dear, it's a red flag. Just run away.
And define the what's up, because
exactly,
he will tell you, oh, don't worry, I have plans. No, let him say what the plans are.
Exactly.
So that you know that the plan matches with your plan. If you want to maybe get married in like 3 years or settle down, it doesn't even have to marry, you settle down in like 3 years or be somewhere in 3 years, and he's like, no, in 3 years I just want to be freelancing, just work. But if you also want to be freelancing,
that's up to you. The person's, because why is also very important to discuss that plan is maybe the person doesn't have plans to settle down and you have plans to settle down. You people are not meant to be. So if the person does not have any plans, the person doesn't know where he's going or she is going, run away from the person.
And not early before you catch the feeling that will choke you.
Exactly.
Just not early. Before it becomes more difficult to make decisions to go.
To leave. Yeah. Exactly.
I don't have time, guys. See, I have this theory that every human being, no matter how busy you are in this life, we have time for what's most important to us. So if the supposed guy you are dating is every single time you're forcing him to call you, you're forcing him to communicate with you, you're forcing him to see you, and he's like, oh, I'm busy, Look, one thing I've understood with guys is that if they really like you and if they really are into you, they will make time for you. It doesn't matter. It doesn't take seconds to send a text that, hey, hi, I'm thinking of you. No matter how much you are at work. Okay, when he comes back, he won't watch TV. He won't watch his favorite sports or something.
Won't he eat?
Won't he eat? If he has time to eat, then he has time to talk to you. So I don't have time. Anybody that doesn't have time for you doesn't like you.
I just feel like if it's something that is important to you, just like how you stay and you check up on your siblings or your parents, if this is important to you, you would want to check up on the person because it's someone that you claim you care about the most. You want to see how the person is doing.
And if you're going to be AWOL the whole day, if he really likes you, he'll tell you, okay, babe, at the beginning of the day, I won't have time today, but we'll talk when I get back.
The third guy you should run away from, guys that are always about sex. I'm not saying they should not want it though, but if every discussion you're having with this person always ends up in sex, nothing else beneficial, the person is not adding value to you, you are not talking something that makes sense, every single time the person maybe just wants you to come over and you guys have sex and that's it. Someone that is serious with you will discuss future plans with you. It will not always be sex. So any guy that you guys are having discussion, every time it always ends up you talking about sex, you are not talking about anything valuable, my dear, run away.
Run away, actually.
Honestly, because if it's someone that really cares about you, if it's someone that is in support, you guys will have other things that you would discuss that will make sense, that is not just about sex. Life is beyond sex. So always try to listen well. Is this talk always ending in sex? Oh, come over. Oh, what are you wearing? If that's the kind of person that you're seeing, my sister, run away.
Run away, because the truth is that if someone that wants to build with you would want to ask you other things aside your body, I'm not saying attraction is not there. Attraction is is important, sex is important, but there are other things in a relationship aside sex. So if he wants, and funny thing is that these guys, they know. So if he doesn't want to build with you, you would know automatically.
Yeah, because there's this thing that we always do most times is that we try to find excuses for them. And then the funny thing is, like, we also see these red flags, but we kind of, I wouldn't say pretend, but we just assume that things will get better with time. Honestly, sometimes they don't.
At all. If you feel like it's not working, open your mouth, say it's not working. It's really not working. And you always try to make excuse that, oh no, it's working. Maybe I'm just in my head. For that thought to come up, you're not wrong.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, I don't know how the universe does it, but like most times our intuitions, the things we think about, most times they're actually right.
Yeah.
Like when you have that feeling that this is not going well, you know that feeling. As a woman, you know it. When that feeling comes up, just check around, something is wrong.
The violence, guys, the subtle violence or the loud violence. I mean, I will not go and say the cliche one of if he slaps you, don't be with. If he slaps you and you are with him, they should check your head. But you know the ones that have subtle violence, the ones that say you wear this clothes and come and be like, why is your stomach so big, in a very insulting way? That the way they talk to you makes you feel worthless. That is violence. If the person you're seeing makes you feel worse, then you're not supposed to be with the person. That, in my books, that is violence. Because the truth is that life has a lot of stress. So if the person that you're with is not intentionally inflicting pain upon you, emotionally, or even without talking, even the ones that want to emotionally blackmail you, maybe people are quarreling, and the person finds a way to punish you or something like that, run. That is violence in my books, run.
And the thing is, like, this person is supposed to be your safe space. This person is supposed to be your peace. This person is supposed to make you, tell you things that no other person is saying, and then this person's words are actually doing the opposite. The person, I know that sometimes people be like, oh, that's who I am, that's not. No, the way you wouldn't talk to the person, when the person talks that way to you, don't accept it. So if you're dating someone that the person is physically violent or the person is violent verbally, run. I even feel like sometimes the verbal one is worse because it affects your self-esteem and it also affects the way you see yourself. Do you get? So like sometimes, because they say that the people around you also brings out the best in you. So if this person is not complimenting or saying very kind things to you, you would also believe what this person is saying. All those things that they're saying will start getting to you. Knowingly or unknowingly, your brain will start picking it up and you start believing what that person is saying. The words that are supposed to come out from the person you're dating are very kind words, beautiful words that will comfort you, encourage you, and even make you very confident. So I don't even know why I'll be dating someone that will be speaking to me in a very condescending tone or in an abusive tone. See, violence is not only physical. There are, like, someone can abuse you verbally. So please, if you're dating someone that their words are not kind, they're not sweet, they're not lovely, the person is not for you.
Actually, go away. Because another thing is that you might not know this when the person is happy or when things are going well. When things are not good, when people are quarreling, how does the person talk to you? That's one way you will know somebody that is violent. True. Because now anger, they come out problem. True. So when the person is angry and calling you stupid or useless or one of those words, the F word, the B word, check it. There's a problem. Like, the person is if I'm fighting with you and you begin to do something, I will look at you somehow like, why?
It's true.
That's the way to know violence. So really, that's how you know someone that can slap you. True. Because it's from, it's from dance.
It's from clap.
This enter dance or something.
Avoid stingy men. Yes, I said it, and I'm saying it with my chest. I'm not saying the person should break the bank always for you. I'm not saying the person should squander all their money on you. No. But what I mean by stingy is even the littlest of help. Stingy doesn't also even mean only money. When you need help, the person, let's say the person has a contact, can the person help you with that contact? Even the smallest of, getting you maybe just a small shoe, or maybe when you guys go out, the person buys something for you. The person mustn't always go the extravagant way, but the person being generous, because I am very generous, so I cannot date someone or be with someone who is not generous. Like every small thing, the person is like, oh no, it's my own, like always hoarding, and the person doesn't give you any. Stinginess can also be lack of love, like the person not showing you care, act of service. It mustn't always be money. It can be act of service. It can be even the person complimenting you. Some people can be stingy with words.
Yeah.
Like you wear clothes and come out, the person be like, you try, Sha.
Yeah, but what does a woman will say anything? You make new hair and come out. Open your mouth and
talk. Let's say on birthdays or Valentine, just gift something. It could even be love letter. Just don't be with someone that doesn't give you anything.
You reach my own turn, tell me you don't believe in Valentine. Bros, please. please.
Oh my God.
I think in the same vein, unkind people, run away from them. And the thing is that with kindness, the way I define kindness is not just how you behave with me, but you behave with other people. I've been in this situation, and that was I think I was not up to 25 then. I was in a car with this guy that was on my case at that period. And the way he spoke to the Uber man then, I didn't see him again. Because if you can talk to an Uber man like that, then one day
you would definitely talk to me like that.
So it's like, how do you treat other people around you? Not just me, because you can be forming, we're in the sweet stage and you're trying to get me and treating me nice. No, don't date in words unkind people, because that's a recipe for disaster. You can be sick and the person will be there and be watching football match. You are rolling on the floor and the person is snoring. Don't do it. Don't do it, pains. Because you can just die there. Don't do it.
One thing about dating someone that is not kind is it starts trending on eggshell. Like any small thing, the person will shout. The person, like you make mistake, you're scared. You're scared of making mistake because of this person's unkindness, the person might maybe insult you or hold it on you. Maybe you've made one mistake, the person will keep repeating
grudge.
The person will keep holding grudge and counting. Oh, you did this to me. Next time I'm going to pay back. All those things are not things you need. Someone that claims to love you is supposed to make your place, like I said, very safe and nice. So kindness should be very important when you're dating someone. Yeah. You know these people that when they are dating someone, it's only that person they are dating that they are kind to. Family members, every other person to hell. When you are dating, I get that, yes, at that point, it's just the two of you. But other people, your friends, can come around to visit. And if the person is not kind to you, the chances that the person will not be kind to your friends is very, very high.
Yeah, exactly. And if the person chooses only you to be kind with,
it's questionable.
It's very questionable, because small time, if you people get married or you people spend a lot of time together, in a couple of years, the person will do to you what the person knows. It's just like that.
Casanova, all these playboys, these people, they play like they are players. You know them. Everybody knows them. Like everybody is my sweetheart, my love. That's who I am. One day I want to know what I am with you.
I'm telling you.
I want to know that I don't have to worry about leaving you because I don't even have that energy. So if you see someone that you know very well, this person is a playboy. The person is always in every other girl's DM. Every other girl knows him. Community pant. What are you doing with that person? Because your case is not going to be different. The way he's going to be with you is also the way he's going to be with another girl. So I don't want to be in a relationship where I'm asking myself every time, what are we? Like maybe your friends come around, the way they look at your friends, the way they are always
or you're with your man outside and you catch your man looking at another person's bum. It's embarrassing. Leave the person.
So if I'm with you, I want to know that it's just the two of us and we don't have external parties that I'll be worried about. Maybe when you're somewhere, I'll ask you, where are you? And then there's a girl on your lap. She tell me that's who I am. I'm friendly with everybody. Oga is a lie.
Boundaries, bro.
Thank you. Boundaries.
Boundaries, bro.
So if you know Casanovas, all these playboys, one day, run.
And don't think you can change them.
Exactly.
See, you see change. Change is hard and it has to come from you as a person. So if the person did not decide to change a couple of years before the person gets me, I don't have strength for that. You can't change somebody. You can be the reason to cause someone to decide to change, but as per you, firstly, I don't believe in that. People don't change people. People change because they want to change.
Something that you cannot condone when you're dating, just know that it will multiply when you're married. That's just the truth.
Except if you're in an open relationship. If that's the case, good luck to you. Misogynists. You see those people that say a woman has no place in the boardroom or a woman should, a woman. I have problem with people that do a woman should. Leave me alone. You're dating a boy and you come to his house and he's expecting you to cook clean for him or expecting you to clean. I'm not saying cooking and cleaning is a bad thing. No, I'm not saying that. That's fine. But the one that, when I'll stop it is when you say it is my job as a grown-ass man to cook and clean for you. No, I wasn't born with a broom in my hand. So those kind of people, you should be aware of them, because first of all, that's condescending. They look at you down and them on top. You see that power tussle? I don't like it. I don't think people should should be in relationship with people that think like that.
Yeah, because I just feel like if we decide to date and we're in a relationship, I believe we are equals and it's a partnership thing.
Yeah.
So you thinking that, oh, because I'm your babe, this is what I'm supposed to do for you. One is a lie, yo.
Yeah.
You saw those small things, clean, cook, all those like she mentioned. Go and hire someone to do it.
I'm telling you, do yourself, bro.
You get, go and hire someone to do it. It should be something that I choose to do for you. Do you get? When we are married and we say, oh, okay, this is what we want to be doing, and with something that we've defined, that's fine. But say we are dating and
I will leave my house and come to your house.
house.
With a compulsory cleaning in mind, not
Clean your house, wash your place before I even
except
get there.
I choose to. Maybe I want to gift you, like, oh, except I choose to. But you're not going to force me to cook and clean for you. Bruh, cook and clean for yourself.
People that are dirty men.
Hey.
I swear. I cannot stand someone who is dirty. I'm not saying you should be a sanitary prefect though. I'm not saying you should be a health prefect, but you should know and understand cleanliness. When I come to your house, your restroom should be clean. I'm not saying that, yes, so sparkling 100%, no. But it should be a place that when I come and maybe mistakenly come with someone, I will not be ashamed. Hey, God, though, you should be clean, you should wash your clothes, you should bathe. Personal hygiene is not only for women. It's important for everybody. Personal hygiene is taking care of your body as a woman, as a man. Because as a grown adult, how am I even supposed to be telling you how to be clean? So like if you're dating someone and the person doesn't see personal hygiene as something that is important, my dear, run. Because if you end up marrying this person, that's your children's father. That's your children's father. That's what I used to tell you. Like when you're dating someone,
are you proud of the person being your child's father?
Trying to imagine that if we end up taking this to the next level and you give birth, would you want your son to be like this person?
Before Chico, this son will come for open day and he's wearing brown instead of white shirt. God I beg. God I beg.
I'm telling you, let's be mindful of what we are dating. I'm serious. Because once you're dating and you know that you want this dating thing to get to the next level, which is marriage, or maybe you guys want to give birth and stay together, I used to ask myself, will I want my son to be like this person? Because this person is going to raise your kid. So the probability of your kid being like this person is extremely high.
Because the person is going to influence your child.
Exactly.
Do you want that kind of influence your child? Like,
exactly.
Yeah, over jealous guys. Oh my God, no. Like the ones that you're out and the person, there's a thin line between love and obsession. When I'm out, let me be. Don't be say, where are you? Who are you with? No. Insecurity is a thing, but it's not my thing to deal with for you. Kindly deal with it and don't bring it near me. It's as simple as that. Overjealous guys, they stress. I'm telling you, they stress. Run.
Like every minute you're calling me. I've told you that I'm hanging out with the girls. This is where I am. I'm hanging out with these people. Because I don't even know if you're calling me, like, it means that you don't trust me.
Yeah, exactly.
And what is a relationship without trust?
Yeah.
So like if every time you're all up in my case,
every time you're answering questions like thief,
exactly.
Where were you? Who were you with?
That I will miss one call, fear go enter my body. Hey, I don't miss in call, and then you now start thinking heaven.
I saw you
with
a guy driving in the car, and so what?
Don't stress me.
So
I won't. If you start acting like you own me, relationship, you don't own anybody. So if we start dating and I start sensing that you're trying to act like you own me,
run.
So try to avoid guys that are extremely, extremely jealous and obsessed with you.
And if he tells you it's because I love you, no, it's because he doesn't trust you.
Exactly. Because you will not see me calling you 247 to ask you where you are. I don't even have that.
But that doesn't mean you should go and be doing something suspicious.
Exactly. That doesn't mean that doesn't mean you should be disrespectful.
Because that was a problem.
Because like when you're hanging, let's say you're hanging with the guys, you will not be overly like. Because you wouldn't want the same if he's with girls. So this one is advice for exactly. In as much as like you want to be on your own as a girl as well, also try to give that respect. The things that you wouldn't want others doing to you, you don't do it to the person. Guys that talk too much.
Hey.
Okwanyo. Oh my God. You see these people that they will keep talking and there is no action. Like all do is, oh, I have this planned out for you. Or the person just talks. The person has words.
Talks a big game.
The person has words, but you cannot find action in any of the words. I would rather you don't talk and show me than you're always yappa, and I cannot see those words. My actions does not match those words. If you're dating someone that all the time they're making their dreams can end this world and start a new universe, but you will never see them stand up to take action. My dear, run, because it doesn't end like that. Yeah. And it's not words that you will eat. If you guys watch Love is Blind, that was the problem with Baptiste. You could see it. that this guy was just full of talk and then his actions were the
empty
opposite
barrel.
way. Very empty. But you get, and then someone that talks too much too can also be an embarrassing thing. Let's say you go out and you go out for dinner or something with other people that you've invited.
Allow anybody to say
thank you.
The whole night the person stop.
The person will not allow others allow words come out of other people's mouths. Once a topic is brought up, you natural mad opinion. you just snatch the word from somebody else. Like if you're with someone that all they do
is talk.
You even have headache.
Yeah, I have a problem with people that talk too much.
I'm telling you, because I just feel like because you talk too much as well, you have the opportunity, a huge chance of lying
and saying rubbish.
Exactly, and then saying things that are not true because you want the gist to keep flowing. So you now start adding your stew, sauce and pepper to make it look like what you're saying is the truth. And then with that, you start lying unnecessarily. If you're with someone that all they do is talk and no action, or they don't swallow their spit. When they're in public, it's only their voice that is the loudest. It's only their voice you hear, my dear race.
If you're with a guy, make sure to know what he does for a living. And anybody that is very clandestine about their things or situation. I think I just watched it in Grownish where they were asking somebody about their past and the person was being, no, please, help me to run it down. Let me know what you're about. Before you go and be dating, one day police will come to your house and carry you.
Exactly. And then you'll be like, I don't know. Exactly. How would you not know what the person is doing?
So you put yourself inside trouble. So if your boyfriend is a thief, you can know whether it's a thief and you know if you want to be with a thief.
Exactly.
So it's important to know what the person you are dating is doing. It's very important.
Yes, and especially in this era where the scamming and the Yahoo whatever is too much. I know that some people vibe to that and they want to be with people, those kind of people. If that's what you choose, and you know the consequences, do you, boo? But make sure you know. If your boyfriend is into drugs, he's into stealing people's money, he's into voodoo, it's fine if that's what you want to do, just know it so that in case anything happens, you won't be like, oh, help me, or I didn't know, because people will be like, you didn't know what this person was doing. So make sure you know what the person, the partner, the person you're dating is doing. And
if the person is doing hide, be afraid. Because I don't believe that if I sure want to date someone I don't know for other people. I just want to date someone that's an open book because me, I'm an open book. Because what are you hiding?
Exactly.
Let me know.
I think the last one too, I think this goes both ways, but like I'm going to say it as well. People that once you have issue with them, the whole world knows about it.
Problem.
I don't like my relationship being out there. So if I'm in a relationship with you and the first trouble we have, all your friends know about it already, and we've not even figured out the problem, we've not even discussed it or tried to settle it. Next thing I'm getting a message, what you did is not right. He said,
we're having fights, now come and tell me that
this person said,
Charles said that. Who be Charles? Why waiting concern me concern Charles?
Like every time, like once we have an issue, your mother knows, your father knows.
We're not trying to settle. You now say my mother said I will get problem with you.
I'll get problem with you. Or next thing you see yourself on Instagram or TikTok, the person is saying, "Hi guys, welcome back. Do you know that she did this today?"
There's a limit to putting your life in the media.
Right? Exactly. So I think these are the men that we sat down and we discussed. That these are the kind of men that you should avoid in your 20s. And please don't let anybody make you feel bad for having your standards and having the things that, okay, this is what checks out for me and this is what doesn't check out for me.
Let's not be unrealistic.
Yeah, don't be unrealistic.
Have your have.
Exactly, but have your haves. Like things that align with your values, your goals, and the person that you are. If you enjoyed this video, do well to give us a thumbs up and also let us know in the comment section the kind of men you are avoiding or the kind of women you're avoiding. And we'll see you in our next video.
Juicy.
Bye guys.